From bustling cities to serene landscapes, humanity strives for peace. What threads weave this delicate tapestry, holding chaos at bay? What forces underpin the harmony we crave? This journey will take us across the globe, examining the intricate drivers of peace and the challenges that threaten to unravel them. What makes peace possible? In a world of progress and challenges, what drives harmony between people and nations? Today, we explore the key drivers of peace and where we stand in achieving them. Like the deep roots of an ancient oak which spread wide and deep to anchor the tree firmly in the soil, economic stability anchors societies against the storms of conflict, providing a foundation upon which communities can build and thrive. When people have the means to provide for themselves and their families, they experience a sense of security and well-being. When opportunity flourishes and the future seems bright, hope and ambition drive progress, and the seeds of discontent are far less likely to take root. In such environments, communities can focus on growth and harmony, nurturing the bonds that hold them together. Yet, across our planet, this fundamental pillar of peace faces unprecedented challenges. Inflation gnaws at livelihoods, supply chains buckle, and conflict disrupts trade, creating a ripple effect that impacts even the most stable societies. Pushing vulnerable populations to the brink, these challenges exacerbate existing inequalities and create new ones. Imagine a farmer tending his fields, his livelihood dependent on the fickle whims of the market, where a single bad season can spell disaster. His hard work and dedication are constantly at the mercy of fluctuating prices and unpredictable weather. Or a family in a distant city, struggling to put food on the table as prices soar, their dreams and aspirations overshadowed by daily survival. The pursuit of peace cannot be separated from the pursuit of economic justice. It is a delicate balance that requires constant attention and effort. It requires a global commitment to inclusive growth, where policies are designed to uplift the most vulnerable and ensure that no one is left behind. This vision of inclusive growth demands collaboration and innovation, bringing together leaders from all sectors to create sustainable solutions. Only then can we build a world where the benefits of progress are shared by all, laying the true foundation of lasting peace. Just as a sturdy dam holds back a raging river, strong institutions channel human behavior towards peace and stability. They act as the backbone of society, guiding actions and decisions that affect millions. These institutions provide the necessary framework for justice, ensuring that disputes are settled fairly and those in power are held accountable for their actions. They uphold the rule of law, which is essential for maintaining order and protecting the rights of individuals. Transparent governance is the bedrock upon which trust is built. Trust in the rule of law, elections, and authority. When citizens trust their institutions, they are more likely to participate in the democratic process, fostering a sense of community and shared responsibility. However, in many parts of the world, this bedrock is cracking under the weight of corruption, political polarization, and the erosion of democratic norms. These challenges undermine the very foundations of peace and stability. The rise of authoritarianism, often cloaked in the guise of stability, casts a long shadow over peace and freedom. It threatens to dismantle the progress made by democratic institutions. Strengthening democratic institutions, promoting good governance, and upholding the rule of law are essential for a more peaceful world. By doing so, we can ensure that future generations inherit a world where justice, peace, and stability prevail. Our world is a tapestry woven from the rich and varied threads of human experience. Each individual, with their unique background, beliefs, and aspirations, contributes to the vibrant mosaic of our shared existence. Yet, for too many, the promise of equality and inclusion remains elusive. Discrimination based on race, religion, gender, or sexual orientation fuels conflict and sows discord. True peace requires us to confront these injustices head-on, dismantling structures that perpetuate discrimination. It demands empathy, understanding, and a willingness to listen to the voices of those marginalized for far too long. The ties that bind trust and social cohesion. Imagine a community where neighbors greet each other warmly, sharing smiles and conversations that brighten their day. Children play together without fear, their laughter echoing through the streets, creating bonds that last a lifetime. And people support one another in times of need, offering a helping hand and a shoulder to lean on. This is the power of social cohesion, the invisible glue that binds societies together and forms the bedrock of lasting peace. It fosters a sense of belonging and mutual respect. Trust is the lifeblood of this social fabric, essential for cooperation and harmony. However, in our interconnected yet fragmented world, this vital resource is under threat. People feel more isolated despite being constantly connected. Social media, while offering new avenues for connection, often creates echo chambers that reinforce existing biases. It has also become a breeding ground for misinformation and divisive rhetoric, tearing at the fabric of our communities. Rebuilding trust, fostering dialogue, and bridging divides are essential tasks of our time. By coming together, we can create a more united and resilient society. Quelling the fires of conflict, prevention and resolution. Conflict is a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. While we strive for a world free from war, conflict remains a persistent threat, demanding our constant attention and commitment to prevention and resolution. Diplomats engage in tireless negotiations, seeking common ground amidst differences. Peacekeepers patrol volatile regions, working to maintain order and protect civilians. Preventing conflict requires addressing its root causes: poverty, inequality, discrimination, and lack of opportunity. It demands a commitment to dialogue, diplomacy, and seeking peaceful solutions even when the path seems obscured. The essentials of life: access to basic needs. Imagine a world where clean water flows freely, nourishing food is abundant, and healthcare is a right. These are fundamental human needs, essential for individuals to thrive and societies to flourish in peace. Yet, for millions, these basic needs remain unmet. Hunger, water scarcity, and lack of healthcare perpetuate cycles of poverty and despair. Addressing these inequities is a fundamental pillar of peace building. Investing in sustainable agriculture, ensuring equitable access to clean water and sanitation, and strengthening healthcare systems are strategic investments in a more peaceful world. Knowledge is power, education, and awareness. In a world shrouded in misinformation, education emerges as a beacon of hope. It is through education that we gain the knowledge, critical thinking skills, and empathy necessary to bridge divides and build a better world. Imagine a classroom where children from diverse backgrounds learn side by side, where curiosity is encouraged and critical thinking is nurtured. This is the transformative power of education. When we invest in education, we invest in the future, empowering individuals and communities to break free from poverty, discrimination, and conflict. Despite progress, millions of children, particularly in conflict zones, are denied this fundamental right. A shared destiny: international cooperation. In an era defined by global challenges, it is clear that our fate is intertwined. The challenges we face are too complex for any one nation to solve alone. Our collective survival depends on our ability to cooperate across borders and cultures. The institutions of international cooperation, despite their shortcomings, represent our best hope for addressing shared challenges. Rising nationalism threatens to unravel the fragile web of cooperation. Now, more than ever, we must reaffirm our commitment to international cooperation, recognizing that our shared destiny depends on our ability to work together. Our planet, our future: environmental sustainability. The health of our environment is inextricably linked to our well-being. Climate change driven by human activity poses an existential threat, exacerbating conflicts and displacing communities. Protecting our environment is a matter of self-preservation. Investing in renewable energy, promoting sustainable agriculture, and conserving biodiversity are essential steps towards a more peaceful future. The transition to a low-carbon economy requires global cooperation, technological innovation, and a shift in consumption patterns. Healing the wounds: justice and accountability. The pursuit of peace is about addressing the root causes of conflict and building a future where violence is no longer acceptable. Justice ensures that all members of society have equal rights and protection under the law. It is about holding perpetrators accountable and providing redress to victims. The pursuit of justice can be a long process, particularly in societies emerging from conflict. International tribunals and truth commissions play a vital role in holding perpetrators accountable and promoting reconciliation. The pursuit of justice requires grassroots efforts, community dialogues, and a commitment to challenge injustice. A call to action: building a more peaceful world. The path towards a more peaceful world is rarely straightforward. Peace is an active process that demands our constant attention and commitment. It requires us to invest in education, promote sustainable development, strengthen democratic institutions, and uphold the rule of law. Peace is not just the absence of conflict. It is a state of opportunity, justice, and harmony. The question is, are we ready to take that path?